Yes, we are live. Hello everybody, Matthew Armstrong here. Running a little bit late today, so if you were here at 12 and we weren't here, my apologies for that. Got waylaid. We're here now, and today we are going to do a Wim Hof breathing, and we're going to do some extra breaths. We always do 30 breaths, right? But I wonder what would happen if we did 40 breaths. You know. So we're gonna do our Wim Hof breathing, and we're gonna do 40 breaths instead of 30 breaths, and then we're gonna do some strength yoga. You're gonna need a strap for this one. We're gonna do some movements we haven't done before. Specifically for the back, the traps, lower back, lats, rhomboids, rear deltoids. We're going to do some movements and exercises that you can do at home that will strengthen and even build and define your back. So look forward to that. But first of all, we are going to start with our breathing exercises. It's fly season at the minute. Just as soon as the mosquitoes go, flies move in. So make sure you're fully hydrated. A hydrated body and brain works a lot better. Okay, are you ready? So if you haven't done it before, this is the Wim Hof breathing series, where we are breathing 40 breaths, breathing fully in, half out, fully in, half out. So we're super oxygenating the body. A lot of people say hyper ventilating. No, we're not hyperventilating. We are super oxygenating. Hyperventilating is different. Hyperventilating is when you're breathing fast, in and out, like that there, yeah? We're not hyperventilating. We are super oxygenating the body, the cells, the blood, the brain. And we will access dormant parts of the brain. Yeah, it's quite an experience. Okay, so make sure you're sitting down, or you can be lying down, but I don't recommend doing this standing up, especially if you're not familiar with it. I do it standing up, but not if you're not familiar with it, because you could get dizzy, you could black out. It's possible. So we're going to breathe fully in 40 times, half out, then we're going to hold our breath for as long as we can on the out breath. Yep. It's just a little experiment, because we always do 30 breaths. Let's do 40 breaths and see how that is. And we'll just do 2 rounds of 40 breaths. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Breathing fully in all the way down. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Half out. Fully in all the way down. Up and up and up. And half out. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 more breaths. Last one. Breathe all the way out and hold. Okay, one round. So that didn't make any difference to how long I held my breath for anyway. That was 1 minute 20 or something. A bit more. How about you? Let me know. As you're coming on, where are you tuning in from? Always like to know who's coming on. So ready to go again? Any questions you have? Just comment. Any questions, anything at all, let me know. Ready? Let's go. Ten more. Last one. All the way out and hold. Okay. How's you going with that one? So I always feel very meditative after doing that. Just removes all sort of stress and feel very centered and balanced. Okay, who's ready? Who's ready for some yoga? We're going to be doing some powerful stuff today. So let's start downward facing dog. Up in the downward facing dog. So bring the heels down, the legs straight. Pushing away with the hands, relaxing the head down. Trying to get that back as straight as possible. Drop from heel to heel. Stretch out the calves, the Achilles, loosen up the hips, let the hips go from side to side. Take the foot, stretch it up high. Bring the heel in, open up the hip, lift up the knee. From there, let that come all the way down to the mat. Bring the hands behind, lift up the hips. Looking back. Now returning the same way. Now the foot, stretch it up high. Straighten that leg. Now bring the heel in. Lift up the knee, open up the hips. Feel the stretch up the side of the body. And back down. Oh, we're going to go all the way over. Forgot about that one. All the way over to there. Hand behind. Lift up the hips. Backwards. Back over. Into downward dog again. From there, up, elbows down, look up, hold, shoulders down. Go back into downward dog again. Heal the heel again. Pushing back from there, all the way down. Push the fingers up, looking up, one foot on top of the other if you can, holding that. The arm lifted over, look up the arm. Lift the leg off, arm up, hold that. Grasp the toe, stretch it up. And down. And go to the other side. Hand down, other arm up. The arm over, looking up the arm. Lift the leg up, stretch it up again. Grasp the toe, straighten the leg up. And down, hold that. Plank, push up. Forward on the wrists a bit. Circle the hips a few times. Other direction. On that plank again. Popping up and down on the toes. Hold that. Okay, lifting one arm off and the other. Good and down. And the other one. Down. Nice. Into the forearms. Hold that. Push up onto the hands. Forearms, push up. Forearms, push up. Push up. Two more. One more. Good. And hold. Squeeze in the abdominals. Push down the tailbone. Hold that. Feeling strong. Right on from these. Well done. If you manage that series there, shake that out. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is going to do some things for our back. Yeah? Work all the lower back, right at the traps, lats. All going to be worked with this. Just going to lie down on our front. Place the strap out in front of us, like so. Bring the heels up, and we're pulling this in to our chest and back out, keeping it off the ground. Keeping it nice and taut. Keeping the hands off the ground. 3 more. 3 into the chest, and all the way out straight. All the way into the chest, touch the chest strap, all the way out. 1 more. And out. Whew. Release that for a second. From there, rocking up and down. Now relax. Coming up from there, take the strap. You're going to hold it above your head, nice and taut. So you're pulling it out so it's taut. Then just go from side to side. Keeping the tension on at all times. These are isometric exercises for mainly your lats, your back muscles. Also working the obliques here, coming up and down. The whole core is getting worked. Good. Okay, so next we take our strap, place it around our foot. So from here, you're grasping up forward, you're pulling in, and you're also pushing away with your foot. Push away with your foot, so you keep this on tight as you go in and out. There's resistance going both ways. You're pushing away with your foot and holding tight and pulling in. So this is mostly getting your biceps, your lats, but also a little bit on your legs as well. So these are strength exercises you can do if you don't have any workout equipment that will work your back muscles. You don't have a pull-up bar or anything to T-Rex or anything. Other leg, pulling in, pushing out, pulling in, push out. You keep the tension on, keep the intensity on. As you do this, you'll see the back muscles getting worked here. That's all those back muscles getting worked. And some of these back muscles don't get worked very well in yoga. There's not a lot of strength work. So these are sort of adaptive things you can do. Because you strengthen your shoulders a lot in yoga. You strengthen your pecs, you strengthen your triceps. Of the upper body muscles, you strengthen your abs, your core, your lower back. But there's nothing really that gets your upper back. Your lats especially, or your biceps. So this here, you can get your yoga strap, and this is where you can work your biceps and your upper back, your lats, your rear delts, your rhomboids, your traps. And there. So, you know, I'm getting a pump on there just from doing that, you know. So it's good. It's really working. Everything. Very good. Okay. So if you're just coming on the live, let us know who you are, where you're tuning in from. And if you missed the start, then you know you just got to wait for the replay to come up, and you can watch that. Okay, so just to finish off, we put quite a bit of tension there on the hamstrings, doing that movement in and out. So we're going to stretch off a little bit. Forward bend, sitting up nice and straight. Got feeling the pump there. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out and forwards. So use your abdominals to pull yourself forwards here, not your arms to pull forward. This takes the pressure off the back. When you tense your abdominals, you support your back. So if you're ever lifting anything up, people think about, yeah, having your back straight, but tense your abdominals. That's going to keep everything in place, you know. So breathing in and out through the nose. So that's just a little intense session we did there for our core, for our back. So from there coming up, take your right foot, bring it in, and breathe in, stretching up. Breathe out all the way forward. And from there you can relax your abdominals because you're pulling up the side of your back. So this takes the pressure off the vertebrae when you're over to one side like this. So now you can pull yourself forward without a concern of, you know, basically pulling something in your vertebrae, popping something or. So this is stretching all up the side of the kidney sort of area when you do this. Okay, coming up, change legs, straighten out the other leg, bring the foot into the side, breathing in, stretching up, breathe out, bend forward, and pull yourself down there. Okay, coming up, now bring both feet in together, grasp the toes, straighten the spine, bring the knees down, and forward at the waist. coming up, and release that. And there we go. There is our 30 minutes to thrive. So tomorrow we're going to be getting in the ice bath, so make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're doing the ice bath about 3 times a week anyway. I do the cold showers every day and the ice bath about 3 times a week in conjunction with the daily Wim Hof Breathing, in case you're interested. So join us tomorrow. Going to be getting in a 0°C ice bath. And we're going to be doing like 5 minutes plus. Who knows? Maybe 10 minutes. We'll see how it goes, shall we? Okay, thanks for tuning in. As always, share the content, share the video, and when it becomes as a replay, let people know about the channel. Leave us a comment. Always appreciate comments, and she'll see you all again tomorrow, 12 o'clock tomorrow, European Standard Time. See you then.